Understanding La Niña, Recent Data and Global Impacts. Welcome to this detailed exploration of La Niña, a key climate pattern that influences weather across the globe. This presentation will cover what La Niña is, how it differs from El Niño, the latest scientific findings, and its worldwide effects on weather, agriculture, and economies. Section 1. What is La Niña? La Niña is a climate pattern in the tropical Pacific characterized by colder-than-average sea surface temperatures, SSTs, in the central and eastern Pacific. El Niño-Southern Oscillation, ENSO. La Niña is the cool phase of ENSO. El Niño is the warm phase, and neutral conditions lie between. Atmospheric circulation. During La Niña, trade winds intensify, pushing warm surface waters westward and increasing upwelling of cold, deep ocean waters near the South American coast. Frequency. La Niña typically occurs every 2 to 7 years, although the timing can vary. Section 2. How does La Niña form? Strengthened trade winds. The easterly trade winds blow more intensely from the Americas toward Asia. Cooler surface waters. Warm water is pushed west. Cooler subsurface water rises to the surface along the eastern Pacific. Atmosphere-ocean feedback. Cooling in the east modifies local weather patterns, and the atmosphere responds, reinforcing the La Niña cycle. Climate impact. This shift in ocean temperatures and winds influences the position of the jet streams, affecting precipitation and temperature worldwide. Section 3. La Niña vs El Niño. Ocean temperature. La Niña is characterized by colder sea surface temperatures. El Niño by warmer. Rainfall patterns. El Niño often brings wet conditions to the eastern Pacific and drier conditions in the western Pacific. La Niña does the opposite. Global weather. Each event alters climate patterns, but in different and sometimes opposite ways. Section 4. Current status and latest data. Recent observations. According to NOAA and WMO updates, notable La Niña episodes occurred from 2020 to 2023. Current indicators suggest the tropical Pacific has shifted away from La Niña conditions, though periodic cool anomalies are still monitored. Oceanic Niño Index, ONI. The ONI measures SST anomalies in the Niño 3.4 region of the Pacific. Negative ONI values indicate La Niña conditions. Official forecasts. Seasonal outlooks predict possible recurrence of La Niña events depending on evolving ocean dynamics. Section 5. Global impacts of La Niña precipitation patterns. South and Southeast Asia, more intense monsoon seasons. Australia, higher rainfall and increased flooding risks. Eastern Africa, mixed rainfall impacts with some regions seeing droughts. Southern U.S., drier, warmer winters. Pacific Northwest and Western Canada, colder, wetter winters. Temperature shifts. Northern U.S. and Canada, colder winters. Southern U.S., warmer winters. Hurricane activity, more active Atlantic hurricane seasons due to reduced wind shear. Section 6. Effect on agriculture and economy. Agriculture. Australia, favorable rainfall boosts crops but raises flood risks. Asia, stronger monsoons may benefit rice production but increase flood risks. South America, alters growing seasons for soybeans and corn. Commodity prices. Weather extremes disrupt supply chains affecting crops like wheat, corn, and coffee. Infrastructure and insurance. Severe weather leads to infrastructure damage and spikes in insurance claims. Section 7. La Niña research and monitoring. Satellite and buoy networks. Agencies like NOAA and NASA use real-time data to track ocean temperatures and wind patterns. Climate models. Simulate ocean-atmosphere interactions to predict ENSO events. Long-term trends. Research investigates how climate change influences ENSO frequency and intensity. Section 8. How to prepare for La Niña's impacts. Local weather updates. Stay informed via meteorological services. Infrastructure. Governments can reinforce flood defenses. Agricultural practices. Farmers adjust planning schedules based on forecasts. Community awareness. Education on flooding, drought, and storm risks. Disaster preparedness, emergency kits, evacuation routes, and communication plans. Cycle continuation. ENSO cycles naturally shift, and multi-year La Niñas amplify effects. Research continues on how warming may alter ENSO patterns. Understanding La Niña dynamics helps communities prepare for its impacts on weather, agriculture, and economies worldwide.